Andy's MRI and tox screen were clean. No infection, no neurotoxins.
Oxygen saturation is 94%. Check her heart.
Her oxygen saturation is normal.
It's off by 1 percentage point.
It's within range. It's normal.
If her DNA was off by 1 percentage point, she'd be a dolphin. We've got a patient who, for no obvious reason, is hallucinating. Since it's not obvious, I thought we'd go with subtle.
It doesn't matter. If her sat percentage is off, that means her blood isn't getting enough oxygen. That's a problem with her lungs, not her heart.
And a lung problem isn't causing hallucinations.
So the lungs could lead us somewhere that is.
Welcome to the end of the thought process.
Primary pulmonary hypertension?
Maybe PE or pulmonary fibrosis.
Could be some bizarre case of kyphoscoliosis.
I'm going home. While I'm resting, you guys get some arterial blood gases. Once you confirm that she is hypoxic, I'm going to plot thermography, chest X-ray, CT, and BQ. But if all that comes back negative, then snake a catheter into her lungs. Don't worry, if I don't sleep in, I'll get bagels.
You ever had this test before?
What's it for?
This goes all the way up the vein by your hip into your lung. If I find something up there blocking anything, I pull it out. Simple.
It's gonna be easy. The doctor at Sloan told me I had a great aorta.
Oh, you have had this test before.
Sorry. Just like hearing you talk. I never kissed a boy.
Let's time you up for that.
There was a boy last summer. I was at one of those cancer camps.
Mm-hmm.
I just never had the guts to ask him. You know, there's a good chance I'm not gonna walk out of this hospital. Even if I do, I'm 9. Not a lot of kissing going on in the 3rd grade.
You will walk out of here, all right? And you will kiss a boy. There you go. Smile.
Will you kiss me?
No.
No one will ever know.
I'm sorry. I can't.
I won't tell anyone.
Listen, you're 9 years old. I'm 30.
I just want to know what it feels like. Once.
This isn't your last chance for that.
What if it is? Please kiss me.
Bagels.
Didn't sleep in.
Didn't sleep, didn't breathe. I'm dying.
Pulmonary angiogram of Andy's lungs was clean. Arterial blood gases and CT scan were also normal. Her heart and lungs are fine.
Which gives us no explanation for the diminished SAT percentage.
Yeah, oddly enough, sometimes normal is normal.
Sometimes we can't see why normal isn't normal. Get our symptoms on the board.
Whoa, you're letting me touch the markers?
Written down in my advanced healthcare directive. Should I be incapacitated in any way, you run the board. Then Foreman, Chase, you're just not ready yet. What else?
Guys, I know we sort of ruled out infection, but if we forget the labs for a minute, there is one infection we didn't test for because of her age. Neurosyphilis.
There's no way.
If the infection dipped into her cerebral cortex, all peripheral functions could be compromised.
No, she hasn't had sex. She's 9.
Maybe it wasn't her idea. I mean, she's been around a lot of adults. All the hospital visits, the counselors at the cancer camps.
You think she's been molested?
You're hiding it pretty well if there's any of that going on.
Yeah, all girls who've been molested want to talk about it. Break out the rape kit.
She hasn't had sex.
Why are you so sure?
She told me she'd never kissed a boy.
You read her diary, too?
She asked me to kiss her.
I rest my case. A regular 9-year-old girl does not have sex on the brain, not when a doctor's threading a catheter through her vein.
Well, she's not a regular 9-year-old. She's got terminal cancer.
Cancer doesn't make you special. Molestation, on the other hand.
She wanted one kiss before she dies. If she's never kissed a boy, it's a fair bet she's never had sex.
Tell that to all the hookers who won't kiss me on the mouth. Hey, here's a theory. She has been molested, seeks refuge in romantic fantasies with older men with great hair, and I think you left out the punchline. Victims of molestation learn to work the angles, manipulate people. You did it, didn't you? You kissed her.
It wasn't sick. It was one kiss for a dying girl. One small kiss before she dies. Thank you.
This is exactly why you can't touch my markers. Go see if she's had sex.
Okay. No one's ever touched me.
We just need to be sure.
I like your hair. I used to have really curly hair. I always wanted it to be like yours is.
Thank you. All right. That's it. You're fine.
With the patient?
Is she dying?
No.
Then she can wait.
Will you excuse me just 2 minutes?
If only she'd been molested. Then we'd have something to go on. No forced entry.
One hallucination. Maybe it was just bad pork. Maybe there's nothing...
She's not fine. Her SAT percentage dropped another point.
Which could suggest a tumor in her lung.
Lung wouldn't explain the hallucination. CT scans showed both lungs were clean, which means there's a tumor in her heart.
Not a chance. Give me that.
I loosened it.
I opened it. We've got an MRI and an echo of her heart. There's nothing there.
Give me one other explanation for low oxygen saturation.
I can't. There's only one condition that simultaneously affects the heart and the brain, but
Perfect. Let's go with that.
Tuberous sclerosis in a kid that also has alveolar rhabdomyosarcoma. Two different, unrelated cancers at the same time is a statistical no-no.
What's the rate of cancer in the general population? 1 in 10,000?
Don't start with the numbers.
The way I figure it, 1 in 10,000 of them should have another cancer. Little girl won the lottery twice. It happens.
So you're gonna cut her open?
Exploratory surgery. Gotta find this thing.
You're just gonna grope around inside an immunocompromised 9-year-old? She could die on the table.
I know it's somewhere near the heart.
House, you've got to do better than that.
Why are we here?
Better acoustics. Now listen to this.
It's a mitral heart valve.
No, get the wax out of your ears. This is the patient's aortic valve. I downloaded the audio of her echocardiogram.
What are we trying to hear?
Tumor.
They tend to keep quiet on account of them not having any mouths.
But we could hear an abnormality in the sound of the valve, which would indicate the presence of something. A tumor, for example. If we could tell the surgeon where to look, this is no longer an exploratory surgery, it's a precision strike.
Her aortic valve sounds normal.
Too bad. Now listen to the dulcet tones of Andy's tricuspid valve.
Normal.
And this is her mitral valve.
I don't hear anything weird.
You guys make me sad. Listen again.
She's had one hallucination. Why are we operating on her? Why are we risking her life?
Because Wilson thinks it'd be nice to give the girl a year to say goodbye to her mommy. Guess maybe she stutters or something. Now shut up and listen. Try tricuspid. Mitral. Again.
Wait. There. There's an extra flap.
I'm gonna ask the surgeon to look at the mitral valve first. Chase, I want you there. I don't like reading surgeons' reports. They're boring.
I'm not really sure I should be spending more time with
She'll be unconscious. You'll be safe.